The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the WWE Championship.
Here we go, man. Their matchup in the Rumble was an absolute classic. One of the best of the series. Let's see if these two can follow it up with another banger here tonight. Drew McIntyre, speaking of banger, his good buddy and former ally and either former opponent and rival, Sheamus, was in action this past week on SmackDown against the Royal Rumble winner Roman Reigns, and Reigns is the man who will challenge the winner of this matchup for the WWE Championship at Wrestlemania after he won the Rumble earlier on this year, last month in fact. And of course, LA Knight will get the shot at Bobby Roode now, your new world champ and your new number one contender, collide in the main event of WrestleMania Night 1. But the Night 2 main event will either be Roman Reigns versus that man, the former champ Drew McIntyre, who could potentially become a two-time champ tonight, the first ever two-time WWE champion, who would run it back with Roman Reigns in a Clash of the Castle rematch as the main event of that show in the OVO Hydro in Glasgow, Scotland as well. But right now, it's Drew McIntyre who is staking his claim. He does not want to miss out on WrestleMania, especially with the year he had. One of the best ones of the entire series. Drew McIntyre wants to win back his WWE Championship and carry it into WrestleMania. For all he done for the SmackDown brand, for all he done for this series. To be left off a Mania in a championship matchup would be disrespectful in many people's eyes, Drew included. But what a main event this is going to be, man. And No Way Out PLE. Two singles matches between these two men. McIntyre's won one, Seth has won the other. And Seth has been the only man to pin at the shoulders of the mat of Drew McIntyre here this series, even after the fact. Drew even got a win over Adam Cole on a SmackDown following already losing to Seth. But there you see the champ Seth Freakin Rollins. Who's going to win the rubber match? Who's walking in a WrestleMania WWE champion and challenging the head of the table? Roman Reigns, who is the Royal Rumble winner. Fresh off a victory over Sheamus in a big warm-up this past week on SmackDown. To get him ready for a titanic WrestleMania main event, regardless of who it is. Whether it's McIntyre, whether it's Seth, it's going to be an awesome main event of WrestleMania. Rollins winning it at the Rumble. Reigns winning the Rumble itself. McIntyre could win it back tonight. Gonna be a hell of a battle, much like it was in the Rumble. If you have not seen the Royal Rumble matchup, go watch that first. Live stream is available on replay right now. But right now it is time for the rematch. The most anticipated one at that. Right there for that coveted gold. The prestigious and beautiful WWE title of SmackDown. Let's head down to the ring now with the official ring introductions from Samantha Irvin.
Introducing the challenger from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre. And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the WWE Champion, Seth Freakin Rollins.
Thank you, Samantha, for your final call of tonight. Well, you got to call who wins, of course, but your final introduction of tonight is now you see SmackDown official Charles Robinson, senior referee of the WWE, assigned the duty for the much anticipated rematch. He was the ref at the Rumble as well. He's the ref tonight in the WWE Championship encounter. Very much anticipated clash and rematch from the Rumble. McIntyre, Rollins do battle. Huge WrestleMania implications. Your main event underway. Charles Robinson ringing the bell, and here we go. And McIntyre not playing around with any collar or elbow tie-ups. He's gone straight for Seth Freakin Rollins. He's a man possessed. All he wants is that WWE Championship back. And Drew McIntyre going crazy. It's Seth Freakin Rollins. He stomps away on the new champion, but Seth faded back. He's up with the midsection of Drew, and now Seth Rollins with a sling blade. Now Seth Freakin Rollins, middle rope crossbody by Seth, trying to use his speed to his advantage. It was Rollins hitting McIntyre with a super stomp after I believe 2 or 3 other stomps couldn't get the job done. Well, one from the top rope certainly did at the end of the undefeated streak and the WWE Championship reign of Drew McIntyre at the Rumble event. But right now, it's McIntyre who sends Rollins with an overhead belly to belly throw. McIntyre enjoyed a 279-day reign as WWE Champion, but it came up short against Rollins at the Rumble. But tonight, not looking to come up short. That toe pick on Hilo and McIntyre with a massive power on the outside. Beautiful power bomb. Deadlift style on the floor, but Seth fighting back, however. Beautiful Falcon now on the outside. Anything you can do, I can do better. You want to do a big move on the floor? I'll do one right back to you. Rollins, double axe handle off the apron. There's Seth Rollins. Looking for even more offense off the apron. Moonsault now. Unreal from Seth. Man, Seth's a man possessed, I'll tell you. Rollins now going to attempt to send Drew McIntyre back into the ring, but goes back in himself. And just waits for the WWE Champion, who he knows is going to be right back up against Seth Rollins. And he, wow, just mowing right through him with a massive shoulder tackle. McIntyre now determined to win back the title going into WrestleMania, as you've got to imagine the Royal Rumble winner, Roman Reigns, who is selected to face the winner of this matchup at the main event of WrestleMania. Going to be watching very closely to see who he'll face. And they're going around this stage of them all. Big elbow from Seth. It is what has been a historic night. And No Way Out, the penultimate main roster PLE of this series. Crossbody from Seth. Now springboards and massively by the champ. The McIntyre style keeps on getting up and continuing to start. Look at this. No matter how many times Rollins keeps trying, McIntyre keep getting up to his feet. But there's Seth finally able to knock him down and keep him down. Will it be enough for the win, however? There's two Charles counts it by Rollins. Can't get it done just yet. McIntyre getting the shoulder up. Jesus, man. Rollins with that overhead shot. Drew McIntyre fighting back forearm. Right to the jaw, and there's Drew McIntyre. Beautifully done. That's your no-code driver, and that is not beautiful if your name is Seth Rollins. Stomping right into the chest while holding the arms as the head just ricochets off the mat time and time again. Rollins trying to pull himself up into the corner. McIntyre just having his way with the WWE Champion. He's pissed off. Rollins, all he done was anger Drew McIntyre by beating him in the Rumble. Of course, how Rollins got there was, of course, by winning the King of the Ring tournament as he came up short there with that Enziguri. Forearm came up short from McIntyre. This time the Enziguri connected. But yes, Rollins won the King of the Ring tournament. The finals on the April 27th event. Beat Finn Balor in the semis and AJ Styles in the finals to earn the opportunity at the WWE title at the Rumble. That was the reward for it. Kairi Sane got a similar privilege, winning the Queen of the Ring tournament at Evolution PLE and getting her shot at the world title at Rumble, which she went on to win as well. It's Rollins hitting the Superplex Falcon Arrow combination for the title retaining kick out by McIntyre. But Seth Rollins, just because he won King of the Ring, just because he is the King of the Ring, doesn't mean he'll be champion for long, because McIntyre could win it back after the years being on it. Would not shock me. Cover. Rollins, Phoenix Splash off the top to retain another near fall. McIntyre again. Pops free at 2. That's Seth Rollins. Absolutely on fire, man. And another one connected. This time from the middle rope. Took a lot out of Drew McIntyre. And what has been a titanic main event. Moving out the way, however. Drew running in, neck breaker. We've seen that from a lot of stars tonight. Your Adam Cole, your Bobby Roode, your LA Knights. We see it from McIntyre as well. The former champion now does a Glasgow kiss. Could have knocked Rollins clean out. Could have concussed him. Could win back the title. No, not yet. Rollins again. Powering out. Checking out. McIntyre. No clue what on earth he needs to do. Maybe a gut wrench suplex. We'll do the trigger. A gut wrench powerbomb rather. Cover. Shoulders down. Penny Brinkman for the gold. No. Just that 2. Rollins again. Able to stay in it. But just down and out. All himself on the mat. And it's McIntyre heading up to the top. Can Drew McIntyre connect with a big time shot? There he goes. No. Went for it there. Double axe handle. Rollins went for the schoolboy, but there's Drew McIntyre. Able to Move out of the way. Rollins was, however, made a move out of the way. It's Seth now. Caught him right in the back, heading up to the top. And the title showdown. There's McIntyre's shot, now blocked by Rollins. Rollins top rope for the title crossbody. A slow burn of the matchup tonight. It certainly just picked up the pace as I say it. Rollins, stop! Face first goes Drew. Well, let's do it. Will one stop be enough for Rollins to keep down the Scottish Warrior? No, of course it won't. After the tear Drew's been on this year, of course it won't. McIntyre kicking out of the stomp there, man. Seth Rollins, he's got plenty of other manoeuvres in his arsenal to keep down Drew McIntyre and retain the WWE title. Have a showdown with former Shield brother Roman Reigns, who he did compete off against that last year at WrestleMania. Also involving Jon Moxley in a triple threat. As the Shield were having a big old feud, but then Rollins and Mox got together, won the tag team titles at Bad Blood, lost them at SummerSlam. And of course, Rollins now our WWE champion. Rollins middle rope moonsault to McIntyre. McIntyre hitting hard. Rollins now is taking control, at least for the time being. But McIntyre, as I say that catch of the leg, as I jinx Seth Freakin Rollins. Dragon screw by McIntyre. Big shot blocked by McIntyre. Kicked in the hammy by Rollins. Big forearm. Blocked. McIntyre massive shot. Claymore as he runs in. Blackson, Seth Freakin Rollins. Cover McIntyre to win back the WWE title and a kick out by Seth. Holy hell, man. Drew McIntyre been a constant MVP this series. Doesn't want to lose out in the main event of WrestleMania. He feels like he's the only true star that deserves it. Massive leg drop up the top. Drew for the winner retained. There's two. Oh, throwing out everything. Trying a leg drop. After his Claymore. Didn't get the win. Another leg drop. That's 10 from the middle rope. We saw Rollins do a Phoenix splash from the top, then the middle. So McIntyre with that, anything you can do, I can do better mentality once more. McIntyre spilling Rollins to the floor, back at it on the outside once again. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the WWE Champion! Taking flight with a toe break on Halo at ringside. And they're back to fighting on the floor once again. Oh, look at Rollins fighting on the floor with Drew. Small package driver on the outside, as I believe Rollins hit him with that in their last encounter at the Rumble in Indianapolis about a month ago. But there's Seth Freakin Rollins. Drew is in trouble. Here comes the Visionary and the WWE Champion with a toe pick on Halo now, taking out McIntyre at ringside. Wiping him out on the floor. And now it's Seth Freakin Rollins tonight. And no way out, flying through the air. Slingshot. Cross body by the Visionary. And then look at McIntyre. Oh my god. Look at McIntyre. Oh Jesus, the air raid crash. Air raid crash at ringside. This could be Drew's moment, but he's throwing him around the ringside area. Get him back in and beat him, McIntyre. What the hell are you doing? Have the man beat. You may as well capitalise. But Rollins is getting up. Drew, my god, buddy, on the floor and a Claymore on the outside. Drew just ran out of Claymore. Almost Claymore his head off. In the proceedings of your main event tonight, Drew McIntyre has this one in the bag, the second Claymore of the match, and could just regain the WWE title on the road to WrestleMania. Cover, leg hook, shoulders down. This could do it. There's two. No! Rollins kicking out, man. Unbelievable. There's Drew McIntyre getting up. No, Rollins, nice counter forearm there. Here comes Rollins. Here comes the Visionary. Forearm after forearm and a sling blade. As the comeback is on for Seth. Top rope now by Rollins. WWE title on the line. Frog splash. That'll take all wind out the sails of McIntyre. Will it be enough for the three, however? No, not yet. Powerful kick out for the former WWE Champion McIntyre. But he's gone in perfect position for Seth Freakin Rollins. Second stop of the match. No counter into a corner. Shades of Randy Orton for the previous match. Oh my. Drew taking a pinch at the Vipers. But will it be enough for the WWE title? I'll win it back. No, Rollins kicking out. Oh, what a hell of a moment. And there's moments like that why this incredible series is awesome and not missable for anybody, you folks. Unreal, man. And if you guys are enjoying it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the notification bell turned on so you don't miss any more of this fantastic series. It'll help the channel very much. And of course, leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments section down below. If there's anything you feel like I can improve on in this series, let me know down below, folks. I'm always open to constructive criticism that helps me grow as a person, as a channel, and as a community. It's Rollins, curb, stomp again, McIntyre, cover, 2 down for the title. No! He almost retained it, but I believe that was the second stomp that McIntyre has been able to kick out of. Because Rollins attempted to do a stomp previously, but it was countered into a cutter by McIntyre, who's also hit 2 claymores in the matchup. And look at this, McIntyre is trying to fight back against Rollins and sends him into the corner. What a hell of a fight this has been, man. These 2 superstars are so evenly matched tonight. Rollins was the better man at the Rumble. McIntyre was the better man previously. Who can be the better man tonight? Walk into Mania. WWE Champion, it may be McIntyre. Following that incredible maneuver. And looking for the 3rd Claymore now. The stalling superplex off the top, and now McIntyre to capitalise and win back the gold to become a 2-time WWE champ. The first ever at that. Cover. 2. No! Kick out by Rollins. As Roman Reigns is going to be loving this. On the edge of his seat backstage, as he really wants to know badly who he's going to face at WrestleMania, but these 2 men not going down lightly, not going down easy. And I don't blame them. Incredible athletes. As Drew McIntyre now takes out the official. Well, of course that had to happen. Charles Robinson taken out for doing his damn job as usual. Drew McIntyre can't win by himself. It's look at Rollins' massive knee. Knee in the chair at the hand, and all corners of it's Drew. Seth Freakin Rollins with a steel chair in hand. I'm going to hit McIntyre with it. Just launching the chair into the face of the Scottish Warrior. And what has been a hell of a main event. Rollins, there's the chair shot again. And again a McIntyre. And again a McIntyre. Referee getting up, Rollins going to put it down. And I think that's a little call and nudge to Roman Reigns as Rollins now 3rd stomp of the matchup to equalise. Drew's 3 claymores, Rollins for the win, WWE title on the line to retain. There's 2. No, somehow Drew kicked out, and I think the slight hesitation of Charles Robinson getting rid of the steel chair allowed McIntyre to have enough time to kick out. Unbelievable matchup, man. And it's came to my attention that the loser of this contest will face Roman Reigns one-on-one in a non-championship affair, of course, and a non-WrestleMania implicating main event either. So the loser of this match will go one-on-one with Reigns on this week's edition of SmackDown, following No Way Out. Cannot wait for that matchup. Of course, the winner faces him in the main event of Mania. The loser faces him this coming week in the main event of the Blue Brands. Unreal. Cannot wait, folks. You don't want to miss a second of the action. But right now, McIntyre here, Ray crash! He's done it once outside of the ring. He's headed inside now to pin Rollins. Take that title back, kicker! Rollins hasn't even had a single defense of the WWE title yet. He's had a matchup, defeating Kurt Angle in a non-title showdown. But this is his first defense of the gold. Will it all go up in flames with McIntyre winning back his prized possession? Yeah, he feels it's rightfully his. Look at Drew again, 2nd time of the match now. That gut-wrench powerbomb. His elbow drop though, moving out of the way. Could be Rollins' opportunity. Kick to the midsection. Here goes Seth. The pedigree. It lands. Yes. Yes. Oh God, Seth Rollins, is this the moment to retain the WWE Championship? Leg is hooked, shoulders down on McIntyre. There's the 2. No, and a kick out by Drew. You gotta be kidding me. Oh man, oh man, oh man. And now, Seth Freakin Rollins up high. One more shot will make be all it takes, but no, McIntyre moves out of the way, and that may be a cautious error in future. Shock, DDT. Drew, cover for the title, doing it back. No, Seth Rollins, I tell you, I gotta be kidding me. What a match, man. This is an awesome showdown indeed. As Perth, Australia, been an action-packed, incredible crowd. It's been an action-packed, incredible show. Thank you all for being with us this evening. WWE title matchup here on the final stop before the road to WrestleMania, as these 2 men giving Perth, Australia a slugfest this evening. Back and forth action, blow for blow, there you go. Shot for shot, they trade. Heavy leather offense here tonight. In the midst of this WWE Championship showdown in the Royal Rumble rematch from Indianapolis about a month ago. It's been a month in the making. Who's going to go to WrestleMania as WWE Champion to fade off against the Royal Rumble winner in the main event of Night 2, Roman Reigns? Hockey fate now, live in Perth. Who's going to get the upper hand? Both men are absolutely rocked. And it looks like Drew McIntyre steering a hold straight through Seth Freakin Rollins. A shot after shot, but there's Seth. Irish Whip going to send him in the corner now. And this might be Rollins as one with a shot, another shot on a Drew McIntyre. And they're grabbing him and now face first off the middle turnbuckle. That might do it. Seth Rollins, stop now, on the arm. Rollins, fourth time of the match, has got to be the stop for the fourth time. Good night, Drew. WWE title on the line. There's two. And roll, no, Drew again. What is it going to take? That's 4 curb stomps. Your head's been stomped on the mat 4 times and Drew not like this. After all the punishment, not like this. Inside cradle 2, get back in time for 2 time. No. Oh, jeez. How close can you get, man? Big kick upside the top of the head by the Visionary. And now Seth Freakin Rollins sending Drew back into the corner. One last ditch offense. Buckle bomb on a McIntyre. Heading hard. Telling Drew to get up. This is Seth Rollins' opportunity. Off the ropes now. Curb stomp by the Visionary. Leg is hooked. Shoulders down. This is gonna be it here. There's 2. That he got him. Seth Rollins retains the WWE Championship. And he will be going to WrestleMania to challenge the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. It's Rumble winner versus former brother versus brother at WrestleMania for the WWE title in the main event. By commiserations to Drew McIntyre carrying SmackDown, carrying the WWE for the better part of a year. But he will not be headlining WrestleMania this year, man. But he will be going one-on-one with Roman Reigns. This coming week on SmackDown, which I'm very looking forward to, which will be a great main event and a rematch from Clash at the Castle PLE in Glasgow, Scotland earlier on this series in the Oval Hydro. But Rollins very happy he's able to cling on to the WWE title. A successful defense for the Visionary as he defends against Roman Reigns in the main event of WrestleMania. You don't want to miss that, but thank you very much for being with us live tonight in Perth. That's all we have time for here tonight from Perth, Australia, live at No Way Out. Thank you once again, folks. What a hell of a show it's been. And join us next week for Monday Night Raw, the Fallout, the Chamber, and the Bell to WrestleMania. Peace!